Hello everyone, Teeny here. I hope your day's going wonderful. I'm so glad you're joining me. Well, I have a fun project to share with you. My project is actually for a Spellbinders blog hop. They're celebrating all of the club kits this month. So if you are a club kit subscriber, this hop is for you. I'll leave Spellbinders blog post down, or blog hop blog down below, that we can start at the beginning. The beginning is always nice, that we don't miss out on any of the inspiration. Spellbinders is also having a giveaway to go with their blog hop, so I encourage you to join in the fun. And today I'm going to be using the Stencil of the Month Club Kit. We're going to do a little bit of stenciling with a little bit of sparkle, but I want it to be winter card. Winter season's around the corner. The leaves are all falling. In fact, there's a blower going off in my backyard. Sorry about that. But I thought we'd make a nice winter card using the Stencil of the Month. This is a 5-piece set, and it creates a really fun background. Look how fun this is. So I thought we would use some blues for my card, and I'm going to start off with a pale blue cardstock. I'll play a little bit of music while I do my stenciling, and I'll be right back. For my last stencil, we're going to glitz it up. These are the colors that I used so far. I'm going to bring in some Moonstone Nuvo Glimmer paste. We're going to go over this. I'm going to go ahead and put this back. We're going to lift up our stencil. What this does is gives me dimension, and it's also going to give me sparkle. Look at that dimension. While it's drying, I'm going to bring in my Spellbinders Splatter White. We're going to add some snowfall to this background, or some snow splatter, I should say. Just pick up a little bit. And I'm using my water brush just to dilute it. And then we're going to add some splatters in our background. Okay, I'm going to put the cap back on here, but I'm going to leave this on my desk. We're going to continue while this dries, and I'm going to do a little bit more splattering on my greeting. The greetings that I'm going to be using today, one of them is the All Seasons Sentiment Stamp Set. The other one is the 4 Seasons. We have one that says winter. There's a winter greeting, and then there's a winter shadow. I'm going to die cut out the shadow with a piece of vellum. And then using some Spellbinders waterfall cardstock, I'm going to die cut out the winter greeting. Okay, I'm going to replace this inside my cardstock, and then I'm going to use the leftover ink that's on my blue, and we're going to add some shading to the very bottom. I'll take my winter, and with that leftover ink, I'm going to add some splatters to this too. Sometimes I like to help it along by adding a few larger dots. I want to add a dot or two to the eye, the dot of the eye too. Okay, I'm going to take my All Sentiment stamp set, And we're going to stamp this. The snuggle season is going to go perfect with my card today. I'm going to use my VersaFine Clear to stamp this. Or should we use a blue ink? Yeah, we'll have some bold. So I'll just pick this up and stamp this. And now the lawnmower is going. We're turning our leaf pile into mulch. So forgive the lawnmower. I'm going to stamp this on white cardstock here. And then I'm going to give this a second to dry, and then I'm actually going to fussy cut around this greeting. Okay, I'll do that and I'll be right back. And I thought it would pull back and dry a little bit transparent, but it didn't. So we have some white areas, and I really like that. I'm going to add glue behind here, and we're going to place this on the front of our card base. And I love that texture on there. Kind of looks almost like a brick pattern. While this was drying, I created a little cardinal, and I fussy cut out my greeting. The cardinal here I created with the Conrad Cardinal die set. Very easy to put together. And then I did stack 3 of my winters together for a little bit of extra dimension. I already put foam tape behind here, so we have a little bit of dimension to this. I just have it on one of my foam square negative sheets. I keep those because they really come in handy. I'm just going to add some glue to our greeting, and I have a friend coming over. And then I'll tack down my winter. I'm going to offset it a little bit so some of that white's showing. And then we have our W. Now our winter's ready to go. I just put some foam strips behind here to add a little dimension. I'm going to place this right in the middle of my card. And I think it's drowned out, so I'm going to bring back my outline, and we're going to die cut out the outline with white cardstock. Okay, so now we have a white background. I'm just going to take the vellum and all, foam tape and all, and I'm going to tack it down right over my white shadow. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some glue, and we'll tack this down. Sometimes with a really busy background, you want a white shadow to break up that. And that really does work. It stands out a little bit better. Once we have winter, I'm going to add my snuggle season. I put foam tape behind here. Snuggle season here. And then I take my cardinal. I put foam tape behind here. And I want to add it right here. For finishing touches, I'm going to bring in some gems. Crystal Mix has 2 different types. You have more of an iridescent on the bottom, and then more of a cloudy one on top. I'm going to use the cloudy one and add just a few extra gems to the background. And then that will finish off my card today. Those gems kind of look like snowfall in the background. Kind of blends in with that splatter white, but when you tilt it, you have that shine. Super fun card. An Everyday Just Because card using the Stencil of the Month Club Kit for November 2024. The stencil is called Squared Away. I hope you can join us for the blog hop, actually. Again, Spellbinders links down below if you want to start at the beginning. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.